Welcome to the Socia Misfit Podcast
with Tosin
and Lola.
Welcome to the world of the misfits.
No such thing as regular people. Hello, guys.
Hi.
Welcome to another episode of our podcast.
Welcome.
I feel like it's been so long and it's not been that long.
It's just been like a week and a couple of days.
Yes, but I feel like I've not had somewhere to put all of my thoughts.
It's been a long week, guys.
It's been a long week. Lots of events, lots of So Tosin, what's been going on with you?
Okay. They changed my shift at work.
Oh yeah.
I told about that girl that
is a
up and
big
left.
deal.
So
yeah,
it affected my work pattern and everything.
So guys, now
so
basically Tosin has to be working 72 hours on, 72 hours off.
You can imagine. I thought I
don't
was
know.
done with that.
That's crazy. I'm anytime I look at Tosin, I'm always so glad that I'm not in the medical line. Yeah.
You really hate my life that much.
Nah, I do not hate your life. I mean, it gives you joy to do what.
Yeah, it does, but then
But
it can
for
be
me,
so demanding and
I can't imagine not coming home for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, and it's not like it's because I don't want to come home. It's because I have no choice but to stay back. I can't imagine being stuck with my co-workers for 3 days straight. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Well, some of my co-workers are nice.
No, it's not. It's not because my co-workers are not nice. It's because I can't imagine being with the same set of people for 72 hours. Do you get, like, I don't know.
Well,
like, for
that's
instance,
okay.
now if there are this dog in the next compound is
I will
a
poison
problem.
that dog one day. I will poison the dog.
They will use this podcast as evidence against you.
Guys, it's not hear anything. I want to come you.
So basically, my co-workers are very nice too, but I just can't stay put. Or for instance, imagine that they admit somebody as you are resuming shifts on, let's say, Monday, and then you have to be there with that same person till Wednesday.
Yep.
That you leave. I don't know. It's just not for me. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's you. I'm sure you love your job.
You could say that. You could say that. I love what my job stands for. I love what I am supposed to be doing, but I don't necessarily. I love my job. Let's just leave it at that. I love
I feel
what
like
I
there's
do.
a story there. Well, I'm not pushing for now.
I love what I do. I love what I do.
Okay, so guys,
Period.
how are you? How was your day? As we said earlier, we are encouraging you. If there's anything you want to tell us, you want to say hi, you want to toast me, you guys want to shoot your shot.
Oh my god! Like, I just received the good news. Like, right.
Let me see.
They messaged me to remind me of the email that they sent to me. Anyway, guys, good news.
Good news.
No, don't
But
say
what-
it.
okay,
Don't say it.
okay.
Don't say it. Good news. I hope.
We hope.
I
And pray.
really
Fast and
hope
pray.
that this just pulls through. Like, I really hope I see this to the
I
end.
told you Lola is smart.
Shut up.
She's gonna get this job.
Shut up. No, you let. Just, you know what? I don't even know what to do with you most times. I don't even know what to do with you most times. So guys, so we don't end up talking about that. Actually, before we even start the podcast today, I want us to talk about this Ikoyi building. See, people went to work in the morning. Some people just went to...
Sorry, let's start like this. Some people have their brains inverted. Like, when something is inverted, like it's upside down.
Odo.
Yes, that's how people's brains are. Carry on.
Because I just feel like someone woke up, a construction worker probably woke up and he probably kissed his wife goodbye and went to work that morning, probably saying stuff like, oh, when I get back when I'm coming back I'll buy this, or when I get back I'll give you money for this, or I'll do this, I'll do that, and it did not come back. That's this Ikoyi building. Then people are seeing it as, oh, the Lagos is lawless, this is that, but I see it as people died. What is going on?
A promise.
And somebody is responsible, or a group of people are responsible for this.
The worst part is they will not even be held accountable.
Even if they are, it does not bring back people.
Girl that is supposed to get married, like thinking about a month, or is it a month after she got married?
A month to her marriage, and
yeah, something of such.
I heard about a couple too that relocated, that redeployed from Borno to Lagos. Okay, so please, what are you guys telling me? Are you telling me that Borno is now safer than Lagos is?
Like,
because I camped in Zamfara. I stayed in Zamfara for about 2 months after NYC camp, and I am alive, ill and healthy. So tell me what is going on in Lagos. Things have not been right since last year in Lagos. To be very honest, there was the Lekki massacre. Things like this should
not be happening.
Anywhere
like,
things
like
world
should not be happening anymore.
It's not right, honestly. I really don't want to talk about this.
And somebody was saying something on the timeline, earlier today, that she's a Nigerian student schooling an international student abroad, and she's a Nigerian. So like, it breaks her heart every time that when she's in class and they're making references to all this poorly handled country, all these poor countries with injustice and bad systems, Nigeria always comes, if not first, second.
I don't understand it.
And each time she stands up to make a point, she's talking out of pain, anger, hurt, and disappointment. And they themselves in the class are saying that she's making a statement, that she's saying something. You know, when you say something with all your heart, you mean it with, you put in all your emotion. People will listen to it, and you captivate people a whole lot. You get their attention. Then even if you drop a pin, you would hear the sound. That's how it usually is for her whenever she makes a point in class. She doesn't know that she's talking from a heart of pain, because Nigeria, her country, keeps breaking her heart every single time.
Nigeria is a crazy place to be in. Now Lagos State is even getting more and more. Lagos State, normally the life expectancy in Lagos State is about 52 years, or is about 52. Like, you are expected, once you are 52 years old in Lagos, you are expected that, if you die, no, you are not expected to be dead, but it is expected that if you die, I mean, in Lagos, you tried.
Oh my
When I was telling you that I wanted to relocate to Denmark, the life expectancy in Denmark is over 70 years.
Wow.
You can imagine. It is just wild. It is wild. But you know what? In the spirit of not feeling down about everything, because if you want to feel down about everything in Nigeria, they're just going to wound up depressed and everything. Tosin is getting in dark tired next week. Pim, 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 pim. I feel like I should insert one this drum roll. Pim. First of all, my baby got a job without being inducted yet. I mean, there's levels to this thing. She's a nurse. She works in a real hospital, like I always say. It's not Teddy Bear Hospital. It's not much. She works in a hospital. She saves lives. Bitches. Sorry about that.
Oh yeah, she watched me handle somebody that was hyperventilating. I think so then she was like, oh my god, I can't believe that.
Because she was just telling the girl, look at me. You can hold my hands as long as you want. Just breathing. I was like,
babe, it was
movie. I was impressed. I'm not even going to lie. I was impressed. Like, I was so surprised to see you like act with so much sense. Because 90% of the things you do, I was like, how did this girl pass through nursing school? But I was impressed. Like, I mean, there's something good. I mean, the 10% is
you're rating me 10%.
No. I'm not rating you 10%. I'm saying you are smart 10% of the time. That's what I said.
Okay.
You see, there's a difference. I'm not rating you 10%.
Okay.
If I'm to rate you probably fall at -2 or something. What? But okay, you don't want me to be honest. Oh, I'll rate you 1 or 2%.
Okay, guys, I know I can be a clown sometimes, but I am effing good at my job. So.
She's good at her job. Like, I was surprised because the person that was hyperventilating, she brought it upon herself. By the way, remind me, after this podcast, I have this for you concerning that matter.
Yeah.
I hope she does not listen to this podcast.
No.
Because if she listens, she will stop telling us something. Then she will know. Okay, in the spirit of Tosin and everything, Tosin, what do you think about girls shooting their shot?
Well,
wait, before you respond, why am I always saying in the spirit of? This has nothing to do with you. But yeah, let me just ask you.
Okay, guys, I used to be so indifferent about shooting shots before, and I've been seeing hot takes flying around. I love watching people's hot takes on Twitter when they come online to come and start saying
people
shit.
On Twitter, wow.
But then obey them at your own detriment. But guys, today I had to.
You what?
I shot my shots.
Okay,
I didn't toast the guy. You toast the. I didn't toast him.
But you slid in his DM.
I've never done that shit. The floor was wet and it rained and it poured. It was a pool. We swam.
That's good.
I'm so glad I did that. But then
Tosin's taste in men is has been of late been put to question.
I don't understand.
So I really need to be. Are you sure that is worth sliding?
Well, with what I saw, you.
Because
What?
you people that are on Twitter, all of you are just packaging.
No, me or for me is not packaging. Me, I am real 100% of the time. I am a clown. I'm a dangman choco, and they know my followers. They know me. They know who I am, and I know who they are. So, a girl, one of my mutual tweeted. She was like, "Ladies, shoot a shot. This and that," and I was like, I think I replied, and I was like, "No, I am not doing," or something like that. I can't remember. And she was like, we know you now. Okay, that aside. But then I just received a notification. Somebody followed you. Wow, who followed me? And when I checked, I was like, wait, this is men. And I went through his media. I was like,
damn, man.
This guy looks palatable.
Anyway, shout out to you, brother. I hope you listen to this.
Eat you all day. I'm like,
okay,
what?
That's too much. If he listens to this, it would not like that. We are supposed to be in Christian relationships.
I'm still a daughter of Zion.
Are you bouncing in glory though?
I am dripping in glory, babe.
Are you bouncing?
Mondrip glory.
Okay, so
as I was saying,
for me, shooting your
finished.
shot. Okay,
I'm not finished.
Continue.
So as I was saying, I followed him back, and I was waiting. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Uncle have not slid into my DM. Like how?
Maybe you do not have data.
Like no, cannot be data. Like how those online guys.
To be so sure.
Well, I am sure they not like that have data. So now I want to make a tweet. He just texted.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm not going to reply this message. I'll wait.
Yes, you should not reply because then you.
I texted again. Oh my god. Okay.
Do you like traveling?
Stop reading my text out loud, please. It's okay.
Okay.
So
you're traveling.
And I went to.
That's what you're doing now. You're traveling.
Let me finish. And I went to tag that girl that gave advice of shooting shots, and I'm like, please help him. What do you do after he has followed and you have followed? He's like, what do you do after you have followed and he has followed? And I was like, so
wait, there was an interaction. I said interaction. Interruption. So one of our friends just came in. Shout out to you, Cynthia. Cynthia, say hello to the guys.
Hello.
They cannot hear you.
Hello.
Very good. So that's Cynthia. She's our new friend. We just met her recently. She's very beautiful.
Cynthia is pretty.
Very
you
pretty.
get to see her later.
One day.
Never.
Continue with your shooting shot gist.
Exactly. So I asked the girl, I tagged her with my tweet and asked her to help me. She was like, babe, go for it. I trust you. But then I developed a cold feet. And I was like, no, I am not doing it again. I'm not. She was like, why? I'm like, I'm scared of breakfast more than I'm scared of getting rejected. She was like,
oh my god.
And she was like, wow.
How can you be scared of breakfast when you people have not even started dinner?
See, I can deal with, hi, I like you. And I'll try to can with it. And him saying, sorry, I have a girlfriend. Or sorry, I'm not into you. I can deal with that than him accepting me either for an ulterior motive or for something else, or maybe we eventually even get to date and it did not work out. Babe, if I collect breakfast at this point I am now, I'm die.
You're still very young.
I'm die. My heart.
But
I only have one chance, one life left for relationship.
I still have about 50 relationships left in me.
Me is man, no. It's only one that remain like this. If I shop breakfast, I'm die.
I'm actually kidding. You know, I keep telling myself that my next relationship must lead to marriage. Shout out to you that I'm talking to, that I listen to this podcast.
That you that I'm not buying ring. You know yourself.
I'm not talking to
do
you.
The needful,
I'm not putting any pressure on you.
You need to do the needful. Okay,
I'm not putting any pressure on you.
No pressure. Please do the needful.
I
am begging.
You get my point. I'm just saying I don't feel like I can go through getting to know again. I don't feel like I can go through
can I know you more?
Can I know you more? Tell me things about you. Now people slide into my DM on Instagram and I'm just like, see guy, it's not worth it. Don't bother.
I don't have.
Like I don't even accept the message request. I just delete it. Like, guy, let's not do this. Let's not go down this road. By the way, when it comes to shooting your shot, I don't know. I don't think I can ever enter a guy's DM. Like it's not me.
Well, I did today.
I don't know if I would do that.
Everything.
Like if I'm going to ever enter somebody's DM, okay. Yes, I'm not going to. Like if I'm going to ever enter, like if peradventure someone has seen me, maybe talking nice about a guy or something, there's a very high chance it's because I don't want to date him and I just want you to know you're amazing. Like, if I like you and I think you're amazing, I won't tell you because I'm an overthinker. Then a lot of things start running through my mind, like, oh, is this person this? Is this person that? You get. So I'm very not dissing about that. But anyway, Tosin shot her shot, and I think it worked out well because they already asked her if she likes traveling. Is it in Lagos? You don't know yet.
I don't know yet. So she now said one thing that got me thinking that I can't seem to shake off my head when I asked her for help, and she was trying to talk me through what to do. She was like, when I told her I was scared of breakfast more than I was scared of getting rejected. She was like, I should just try now, just that I will guard my heart. And I'm like, guard your heart. I've been guarding my heart
Twitter
all
is
my
full
life.
Of bad opinions,
like
and bad advice.
I've been guarding my heart all my life, and I'm still getting served hot.
I've never been saved, by the way.
And I'm like, what's the point of guarding my heart? Then what's the point of loving and living if I have to be guarding my heart? What's the point? Like, so now, if I have to guard my heart, then I'm not doing.
Has been brought to question.
My testament, there's nothing wrong with my testament. I like Obiora and Sons. They're my type.
What is Obiora and Sons?
Igbo men with electronic shop and building material shop. That's my type.
Okay, wait.
Igbo men.
Hold on.
I'm attracted to Obiora.
Let's take a step back. Okay. Okay. By the way, first of all, when are you going to work tomorrow?
In the morning.
Okay, first of all, that's one. Number two, when you say you like Obiora and Sons, I'm not saying liking Igbo men is bad or no. I'm saying your taste in the men themselves is not about your tribe now. Like the men themselves. Like, I've seen the kind of guys you've been going out, like, don't let me say going out, the kind of guys you've been liking recently, and I can tell you, Tosin, it is in question.
I'm not liking guys really, I'm just appreciating them. Today is the first one I will see somebody that okay.
Alright, so basically continue your gist.
But I know you will still see him and you'll be like, but I don't care. I love what I love. So, and that's it, guys. And then I was like, fuck his jaw. It is what it is. And I'm like, I just entered his room with hi. And guess what? He replied. And guys, we were literally having two different conversations on the same platform. He made it easy. He made it simple. He's funny. And I think that's it. I like people that are funny. And his sense of humor is top notch. And he knows how to keep a conversation. Not the job interview type of people. How are you? So what are you doing now? Like, you get my point? And they're like, where are you from? You guys understand what I'm trying to say now. I have plenty of them. And I don't even reply their demons. I'm like, this girl is just rude. She's just snobbing. But guy, you're making it hard to even. I am not bad at holding or keeping or starting conversations. I am very, very good at it. But once I have problem with your vibe, sorry.
Alright, Tosin, let's stop talking about this
okay.
guy. The guy is probably
not even date.
The guy is probably not even all that. I don't know. I'm sorry in case you listen to this podcast. I'm a fan, but
as long as I'm his fan, it's okay for the two both of us. Don't worry, forget you.
You know, imagine if I'm the one that ends up dating him, what happens?
Nothing. You date him, no, and I'll root for you guys.
But no, I have my eyes on,
on
Jesus Christ. Amen. Amen.
You are living in
Amen.
Amen, sister.
Amen,
sister.
Okay, so our next thing is Tosin. What do you think of people that screenshot their chat? Like this guy you've been talking to now. I started talking to today. Imagine you now say something maybe silly or off, and then you now screenshot it and now post it on your timeline. And what do you think of people that do stuff like that?
I feel they are being petty. One. And I feel it is so unnecessary. Unless there's a threat to your life, unless the guy is threatening, or the guy or girl, the person you're with is threatening your life, and you need to create awareness that in case something happens to you, this is who you should hold responsible. I don't see why you should do that. I mean, we're adults for F's sake. We're adults.
Just curse if you want to curse. What is effing? F.
We may have underage kids.
Anytime I'm uploading the podcast, I always put explicit content there. So don't worry.
Okay. For fuck's sake, we're adults. So I don't see a reason why a grown up should be exposing. Unless maybe somebody came to your DM and be like, okay, I want to share this thing with the world. Please keep me anonymous or hide my handle. And
Like
you share
if
that.
you have a platform that does something like that,
That one is
that's
understandable. But you are chatting with somebody. Okay, this person said something off to you, and you now screenshots.
I think it is wild. Like this, the way social media works now.
I don't know. Babe.
People just
I
seek
don't know.
content in every way.
They
like
seek.
maybe a
Cardi B
couple.
said, Cardi B and Offset sang it. They'll do anything for clout. Do anything for clout. I like that song too.
Cardi B and Offset themselves. I don't know, but
let's not go there.
I mean, it's not their message to pass.
Yeah, I get what you mean, babe. You're such a hypocrite.
So basically, for me, Sha, as far as I'm concerned, if we should have a conversation and I find it on the timeline,
I am never speaking to you again.
I will speak to you, but I will stop rating you. Like, there's a difference when we are friends. You know, if we are friends and you say something very funny, like something very funny that I know that there's no way in hell you will get mad at, like maybe on your WhatsApp status you just want to laugh about
exactly.
But not when I'm talking about something deep,
important,
especially when you don't cover the fact that it is me again.
That's the only one that is off me the most.
Do you get?
Like,
it is wild, and I do not appreciate stuff like that. So I don't know. People, I don't know the reason why people do things sometimes. When I see some things, I just imagine that, okay, why?
I think that, okay, in the past too, there was time on my WhatsApp. There are times I would have to even screenshot some chats or messages, especially when there's something funny, or I have posted something that warranted it. I said something, or I posted a picture or a post. I made a post that warranted people coming to my DM to give their takes or drop their points, and I screenshot it and post it on my status. That one is normal, but I don't know why.
But when we have a private conversation, like something that is delicate, and then
probably a guy asking you out.
Do you get? Or some people post their parents' takes on things. Let's be honest with ourselves. The older generation.
Okay, there was a time my mom prayed for me.
Yeah.
And I screenshotted it and I posted it. Like, guys, my mom. Or when my mom just joined WhatsApp and she was still finding her way around.
But imagine your mom said something like, I don't like that your friend.
And
you now screenshot it and
like, I'm putting my mom up for
hey, look at my mom. Oh. I don't
look
like
at this woman.
Maybe she just say, I don't like that your friend because she maybe because she's always eating at our house, and then you now take it, you now post it. I feel like you're just setting your parents up for drugs, and that is wrong. I don't talk too much about the matter because there's something that happened on social media recently that is just so fucking annoying. But please don't set your parents up for drugs, because I mean, I can't imagine somebody insulting my mom.
Oh my god!
Like, it would piss me off. Now imagine people I don't know.
Oh god!
Insulting my mom. I would feel like destroying the entire internet, which I can't, and then it's just going to get me worked up all the more. But basically, guys, let's get to our topic for the day. What are we talking about today? Is marriage compulsory?
Like, is it really necessary?
Wilson, do you think marriage is compulsory?
Like, is it
I feel like we should have opposing views on this, but I don't know. Do you think marriage is compulsory?
Honestly, sometimes I feel like it is. Sometimes I feel like it is not. As at now, at this point of my life, it's not of my life. Right now, right here, right now, what I'm feeling like is, aside the fact that I am not looking forward to it, I'm somebody that is not really, really looking forward to marriage that much. But then, I really can't say for now.
Okay.
I'm not in the
Should I give my own take?
Mind.
Should I give my own take?
Let's hear yours first. Maybe I'll know mine.
So I'm looking at this thing from different angles, yeah.
Yeah, it's always comfortable.
As a normal person, like just Lola, I don't think marriage is compulsory. As a Christian, I do not think marriage is compulsory. Paul never got married.
Jesus never got married.
No, Jesus was young. It's a different thing. Paul lived
Jesus
ripe.
33 is ripe now. 33 is not ripe for marriage.
You don't get. Paul lived up to a ripe old age.
Jesus died young.
You get. Paul lived up to a ripe old age and he didn't get married. He was an apostle and didn't get married, and he made it clear that, see, if you know that you will not have time for your family, no marriage. If you know you can't do what her husband or a spouse or a wife should do, do not get married. So now, as a normal person, like as a youth, I also do not think marriage is of absolute necessity. Like, if you want to have kids, yes, it makes sense for you to have kids in a marriage if you want that. But then I feel like some people don't want kids. Do you know? People that don't want kids, but I feel like our society does not accommodate some
Yeah.
things. So the same way our society does
like
not
it enforces
accommodate
some decisions on people.
the same way our society does not accommodate people that don't want kids. I feel like the same way they don't accommodate people that don't want to get married. Now, being said, in this, when I look at it from the society point of view, I still don't want to be left behind. Do you get? I feel like if I don't get married, I would never feel bad about myself. But then I feel like people's snide remarks and comments might get to me, because I'm not one of those people that will say I don't care what people say. Because see, I used to care. I care a lot what people think of me. So when I look at it from like different point of view, I just feel like if I find somebody's son, or scratch that, I'm very sorry, Lotiwa. If somebody's son finds me.
You're silly. Carry on.
If somebody's son finds me, I will.
Okay.
But if somebody's son doesn't, like, it's not something that will pain. Like, if I don't get, like, for current, like, I still cannot see myself as a married woman. You know how some children, some female, some kids dream of it, some girls dream of it, like, on my wedding day. Like, it's not something that comes to my mind.
I don't.
Like, I've never dreamt of my wedding day, like,
when I get
on my wedding day, this is what my dress is going to look like. This is what my makeup. This is the way. I was still having this conversation with somebody I think 2 weeks ago. My person was like, "What would you do about your locks when you're getting married?" Like, the question has never come to, like, on your wedding day, what would you do about your locks? Like, would you cut your locks? Are you planning? You know, if I was actively thinking of marriage, I would have thought of all those things. But I have never thought of, oh, okay, I want to get married in a church like this. I want it to be like this. I've always thought of what I want I have a picture of what I think my dream man should look like, but I don't necessarily think that my dream man wedding. Like, for instance, I've never thought of what my kids will do, the names of my kids. I've never ever like, I hear kids' name and I'm like, that's special, I like it. But it's not because I want to give it, it's because I probably want to give it to my niece or my nephew or my, you get?
Okay.
But it's not like, you know how some people see kids and, if I tell you, if I see your children and say I want, trust me, it's not like I want.
You don't really appreciate.
I just want them based on, okay, they are so cute. Babies are cute, but I don't know if I want a baby's head popping out of my vagina. I'm sorry.
I've already made that clear. No baby's head is popping out of my JJ.
Oh, so you are doing it
yes.
All right. I don't know if I want to have kids. If I end up like wanting kids, I feel like I would want to do it the natural way.
No, forget it though.
I'm not doing it.
I don't do it. See for times.
I don't know, but if I can't, then I would. But honestly, I don't know if I want to go through that pain, because having a child is like having your heart outside your body. Do you get? Imagine your heart, something that you need to function, is now outside your body, and then you can't see what that heart is doing all the time, which means that heart can enjoy itself. That heart can stop beating.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do to control that.
Yep.
That is the way I see kids. Now, do I want to?
Your point is valid.
Do you get? Do I want to put myself through that? I'm not sure. Like, if I have nieces and nephews, I'm going to love them. I do have nieces. I do have nieces and nephews. I have cousins that are younger than I am, and I love them so much. I love them very much, very, very much. But do I want them? Like, whenever my younger ones ask me for money, I keep telling them that is why I don't have kids yet, because I don't want the extra responsibility. Like, am I in that frame of mind to, have that responsibility? Like, have somebody else rely on me? Like, do I want my salary to go to someone else? Like, currently, my elder sister, myself, and my mom, between the three of us, we put my younger ones through school, and the responsibility alone is making me feel like sometimes when it is almost the end of the night, I feel like my brain is contracting, like something is pressing my brain. Like, the mental stress is just
so, like,
now this is my younger
much.
brother that I can call his bluff and say, you know what, fuck
thinking...
you, get the fuck away from my presence. But my child, I feel like it's like sometimes when I just think of my younger brother and so I'm like, maybe this boy has not. I just feel like this wave of uneasiness covers me. Now imagine my child, that's my younger brother, and we fight a lot. Now imagine my child, like a part of me outside of my body, just wandering somewhere. And I'm hoping the person will be fine, and then I still have to do. I hope I have money to be able to take care of my kids, but I feel like money is not like it's not enough. It's not everything. Like, when I think of the things I've done, I'm not a bad kid. I was not a bad kid. But when I think of the things I did as a kid, if I feel like if a part of me, if I have a child, like if any of my niece or nephew
does that,
I can die.
Exactly.
Now imagine my own child. Like I feel like I would just fall down and die. That's what I feel like. You know what? I can't cope. I cannot even live with the memory. Like I've heard parents saying that instead of their child to disgrace them, they would rather die. I feel like that is my kind of person. So do I want to go through all that? Like I want to live a long and beautiful life, but I'm not sure I want to do that. Because honestly, when we say who will bury you, if you die, if you don't get picking, somebody will bury you. Forget that one. Somebody will bury you. And honestly, being buried is overrated. No talk true.
It's true. They can just cremate you.
You get like me. I'm going to donate my body to science. I'm going to donate my body to science.
Donate your organs.
Yeah, I'm like just take it all. So I don't know how I feel about the whole thing.
Okay, well for me, I don't know much, but I feel marriage is necessary.
Okay.
Maybe because I'm being sentimental about it. Okay, I think to some extent I was raised the old-fashioned way. I started embracing all this civilization and hot takes when I became a person of my own. But then growing up, I would say I'm somebody that grew up under a whole lot of constraints. Even though I suffered a lot and I had so many terrible experiences, both emotionally, psychologically, and all that, but then, I feel marriage is necessary. Yeah,
okay.
I do feel marriage is necessary, and I would love to get married. Yes, I'm a hard girl, and I act like I don't care, it's not necessary, but I'm a hardcore lover, so I think I would love to get married to somebody I really, really, really love so much. Yeah, I really feel marriage is necessary. Yeah, my mom and my dad got married, and they're still married, and they're both still alive. But then, I don't know if I should be saying this, but I don't think a whole lot of marriage happened in my family.
Okay.
That's why I said I feel like I'm being sentimental about this. But there are days, in fact, there are plenty days when part of me feel like, is it really necessary? And as I'm speaking to right now, my mom is hounding me about getting married.
My mom is
the pressure is there.
You heard what she said that night.
I heard her. My mom is hounding me about getting. Only age me.
Do you know? Regardless,
how much is my age?
Regardless, but then I want to have somebody in my corner. Like I love the idea of relationships.
Sure.
Like I love. I love love. I don't know if that makes sense.
I love loving.
Like I love love and I love being loved. Even though I don't think I've ever been in love and I don't think somebody has ever loved me. Because all my exes, shout out to you guys, I do not have exes. But all the people that the devil has sent to disturb me at one point or the other.
Oh, she said devil. That is crazy.
Because I do not have exes. I am nobody's ex. Nobody is my ex and I am nobody's ex.
I have exes. Oh.
Amen.
I have.
Amen.
Exes. Amen. Bless your sister. Carry on.
I am nobody's ex. So all those people that the devil has sent to disturb me at some point or the other, I feel like whenever a relationship ends, it's not a relationship. Whenever the
situationship.
No, not situationship. Whenever the contract they signed with the devil ends, it is always like.
Oh, that's a new one.
It is always like. I'm always like. So, at that point, I'm done, and then it's always
you don't
like.
See clearly.
No, it's not about seeing clearly. That's not even the point I'm trying to make. Because I mean, we see clearly. But the point I'm trying to make is always like I'm done. Then the other person is like, come on now.
Let's try again.
I'm sorry. And at that point, I just want to punch the girl. Like, why? Why can't I just say it's over and it's really over? Like, I don't think I've ever. Okay, I think just once did I ever break up with a guy, and it was just that. Like all the others, it was always like, why? Well, I'm sorry. Like I think there were all the breakups I've ever done, all the breakups. Sorry, pardon me. That I've ever done. I've always had to lie about the reason, just so they will not like me anymore. And sometimes it is just simply because, actually, the reason why I've ended all of my relationships is because I'm just not in the headspace I was when we started. And I don't think it is okay to drag you along.
Yeah. I get.
Why am I saying all of my relationships are broke? I've only ever dated somebody for over a year. But wait, there is even one that is like 1 month. I didn't even consider that one a relationship. It was more like an overstretched friendship. Do you get? So I just think of it now and I'm like, why can't I just break up with you and
Get
just
it
leave
over
me?
with and
Like
you just
my ex,
let's just move.
my mindset has changed, and I don't want to drag you along, and I don't want to just string you along and make you
And
feel
then
like
views
maybe
are now different.
And you know the funny thing is, I don't tell men that I love them. I have never told a man genuinely
I only told
that
one
I love
man
you.
I love him, and that was literally it. And the rest I never
Like
said
when
it.
I tell you, oh Tosin, I love you, that's the way I tell guys that I love them. Like I've never like sat together and be like, if you leave me I will die. Nigga, I
so
won't
much
die.
in my life.
I will not die. Nigga, I'm going to live long. I'm going to live at least I'm going to be at least 80 before I pass on. So all those ones,
Now
if I
what?
ever told you that, I don't think I've ever done that, but maybe I did. I was lying.
Babe.
Thank you. If I ever told you I love, like I think I've only loved one man, and that's my late dad. And my dad, I used to, let me just say this about my dad. Let me just shout out to him. Shout out to you, Mr. Olale. I used to say something that if my dad was not my dad, like if it was somebody else's dad, I would still have loved him as a father. Like if my dad was just a random man, I would still like envy that my friend, like, oh, your dad is so cool. That's why I'm very careful about not trying to look for my dad in men. Do you get?
That's a very deep one.
Like I try so much because my dad
He set standard.
Eh?
Right? He set standard.
Like he was not perfect. Nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect, but then at least he set
But
standard of how he should be treated by
my
men.
dad was the kind of man that like stood against domestic violence, which is very hard to see in people of his age group. No domestic violence. Like he respects my mom like a lot. Like a lot. Maybe because they've been together for a long, like they met in primary school. So he respects my mom a lot, a whole lot. Like when I say a lot, like these days when I collect my salary and I just think of fact, I can't send money to this man. You think they always do me someone like my daddy, because I feel like if I send my daddy 2K, okay, you know Wilson's Lemonade. My sister and I, when we were in school, there was a day we were going back home, and then we were like, what should we buy for our parents? That was like when I just gained admission.
Okay.
I was going home for the first time, and we bought Wilson's Lemonade for my dad. My dad sat at our shop and he put the Wilson's Lemonade in front of him, and he was pouring it in his cup, and he was telling everybody that my children bought it for me.
Oh my
Wilson's
God.
Lemonade then was about 120 naira.
Oh my god.
And he was telling everybody that my children bought it for me. He was showing it to everybody.
Oh my
Like,
god.
look at what my children bought for me. Look at what my children bought for me. Look at what my children bought for me. That is the kind of person he was. He was so appreciative. Like, I remember on my birthday, anytime, because I'm usually at home most days on my birthday. By the way, you start sending birthday gift, though. Okay, so on my birthday, every time during my birthday, my dad has this thing that he does. Like, he will just, once they say it is his turn to pray for me, he just starts crying. That's the kind of person he was. He was so in touch with his emotions. He was not one of those men that were like, no. And listen to my dad is already crying. He doesn't even care. In fact, he's the one that cries the most in our house. Even amongst the okay, you are my baby sister. My baby sister too can. Hey, my baby sister can cry.
Don't cry.
I remember when my dad passed and the day we went to bury my dad, and my baby sister was crying because I had cried and I was so tired of crying. Like water was there was it was like my tear duct has been
Dry.
welded shut. And my sister was crying. I'm like, where have you seen this water? Because I was so particular about people not seeing me as the evil child, as the evil daughter. I'm like, where? How?
I can imagine.
Like, how? This girl can cry for Africa. So my dad was an amazing man. So I'm very particular because I've realized that when you have an amazing father, there's a very high chance that you start looking for him
in every man.
You start looking for him in every mind, and I am very particular about that. Which, by the grace of God, all the people I've ever that the devil has ever sent to disturb me, they are nothing like my dad. Because it's not God that sent them. Trust me, God did not send them. Now, in case if I've actually never been heartbroken, but there's some things that are worse than heartbreak.
Oh my God,
Tosin,
how bad?
You know, I didn't even feel like my time was wasted because I was very young. Like, I was young, so it was not even. I'm still young, So I didn't feel like my time was wasted, but I just look at myself like, Lola, how
did I?
are you stupid? Like look at you.
You feel so stupid.
You are like how?
And I'm like, did it just
like
happen to
when
me?
I see things that I tolerated,
and you wonder if you were in the right sense.
I'm like, bitch, what the fuck was that? What was that about? Like when I see the things I covered up, all in the name of, well, this person is my boyfriend and I don't want him to be my boyfriend. Because that's the kind of person I am. When I ride with you real hard. Like I ride with you real hard. Tosin is my friend now. If I see maybe if she needs financial aid and I can provide it, I will 100%. Like if no matter how little it is, maybe even if I cannot dash you the money, like just to cover up that
lapse.
Honestly, I don't like when people's secrets are in the open. I don't like it. Like when everybody now knows that, oh, you don't have money. It is not something I like. I hate it so much. So that's the kind of person I am. So when I think I bring that into my relationship, and I realize that
they took it for granted.
in some take it for granted. I be their mad.
I
just realized that. Trust me, if you meet the people that the devil has sent to disturb me, you will know that nobody can take me for granted. I know one of them listening to this podcast. If you didn't like his own King Kong, I know he text me once you listen to it. You're mad.
Tribulets. Uncle just day now. Tribulets have gone cashing. In his life, do good though. Let's tribulets not come and be cashing you.
I know he will listen to it. He will not come and tell me, but you did this, that for me. Nigga, I was paying your ass, motherfucker.
Oh my God.
But basically, my point is when I think of all that, I just feel like there were times when I made excuses for them that I should not have. Like, it is not necessary. I should have just ended it like, oh, guy, you're mad, get the fuck out. Did you get?
Yeah, I totally.
Okay, let me tell you one. I dated this guy that one time he came to my house that I was living then in Bariga. I was in year 3, I think, and I was living with my roommate. And I was telling my roommate, you look so beautiful today. Now, a compliment is fine. But when you keep saying it over and over again, like, you look so beautiful today, I said, oh, thank you. Number one, when you tell a girl that she looks so beautiful and you now have to date to it, I have a problem with you. Like, as opposed to the days when she was looking ugly before. But that's aside. Because back then, my mentality was like, okay. Now, he said it the second time. He goes, come on, you're looking good though. The girl said, thank you again. Then he said, did you change your clothes? You're looking.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
What is going on?
You know what?
Now, I reacted out of anger, not out of jealousy. Because I was just pissed because the girl was starting to feel uncomfortable and I was the one that brought him into our home. So you know why she now left the room. That was what she did. So you know what I did? Guess what I did? Guess. I need you to guess.
Just tell me since the guy.
I chased the motherfucker. Now, let me now tell you. I'm not a violent person. I am not physically violent. Like, if we cannot solve our matter with mouth, my mouth is sharp. But if it is more than mouth, you will never see, I will never push somebody like this. Like, if somebody pushes me, I'll walk away from the situation. You will never see me throw hands. I will never. Like, it's one thing I'm 100% sure of. I will never ever. And no, it's not because I cannot fight. Because
how is beast to black and blue? How is beast to like do
if they leave me and you, the chances that somebody will beat me is low. Because anything I see, Mama do and like I fight in my head. I fight in my head. I create situation where somebody will annoy me, and I fight in my head. Like
WWE.
Do you know why my mouth is so sharp? Because I've like
practiced insults.
Do you get?
Oh my
I've
God.
thought of several scenarios. Yeah, scenarios. Several scenarios. I've thought of it and I've already thought of my response to it.
Yeah, even done rehearsal fight.
So as they are bringing it, I'm like, well, not stupid. The entire family is mad.
Oh God.
So like, it is very rare to catch me speechless.
Okay.
Like because before I will even confront you about something, I've thought of like 10 different responses.
And then you thought of like counterattacks.
What you will say and what I will say. I'm a writer. So there's a very high chance I know what somebody wants to say. I just said I'm a writer. I feel like I'm a disgrace to writers because I've not written in a while. So there's that. I'm sorry.
Don't let me talk about my own.
To the real writers.
Real writers out there, kudos to you, but like me, I'm on vacation.
I have a published book on Okada Books, by the way, Musings of an Angry Nigerian Woman. You should check it out by Olola Diolale.
Oh my God, you guys should check it out.
You can check it out. So it's also on my blog. Slim Cube the blog. Wow, you have not read it. Don't worry.
They should check it out.
I'm going to send the link to you.
They should check it out. Whether I read it or I did not read it, I've been reading it.
But you people should check it out.
Check it out.
By the way, before we continue, you people that have been listening to our podcast, we really appreciate you. You people are amazing.
And if you come to my house, I will buy you Zobo.
Person will buy you Zobo. I'll just stand there and drink Zobo with you guys.
Just come, I'll buy you Zobo.
Remember, by the time we blow,
God,
blow in negative way. But by the time we blow properly, people are going to be able to say, I was there when they started. Like when they were recording.
I witnessed their beginning.
When they had background noise.
No, it's that dog that the next house that Tosin is planning to poison.
She'll get. I told you. This
I would have poisoned the dog by
then.
Don't worry, I would have poisoned the dog by then.
This
I will give you guys
podcast is evidence in court.
Evidence in which court?
That you said you are going to poison.
When the dog was back and disturbing me, they know because they don't know Abby.
So as I was saying, when it comes to relationships, so when I look back, I just feel like I don't know if I want to be tied to one person. Like, are you telling me this person will do a whole?
Is that
because
like
I
a
believe
fear for you?
marriage is forever and ever.
Is that like a fear for you?
Yes. I don't know if if I'm ready. Number one, I don't think I'm financially ready to get married yet. That's a big part for me. Like,
feels like that.
we must have money. My children cannot go through what I'm going through. We must. See, if you don't have money and you are proposing marriage to me, I'm going to fight you. If you don't have money and you are proposing marriage to me, I'm going to fight you. Like, I'm going to quarrel with you. It's not even going to be funny. It's not even going to be funny.
Are you listening?
Like, it's a difference between we are dating.
Okay.
But I'm not saying you should have it all.
Yeah, but
the barest minimum, nigga. I cannot be jumping balls while pregnant. Have you seen me? I'm very fragile. So basically, I'm very scared about the fact that I'll be married to someone and then the person will get drunk one day and come home and then slap me and there's nothing, and then I have to stay in the marriage. Like, because marriage is a forever thing for me. So I don't know. I'm still worried about that. Like, if it is not like my parents had or better, I don't want it.
The last parents were so in love. Like, the love was massive.
My parents were so in love actually, because there were some times when I feel like if I go through what they both went through sometimes in that marriage, I'll be like, oh my God, let's go back to our parents' house. This thing cannot work.
That's money problem.
But somehow they were together till my dad passed, and it was fun. It was fun. But so let us know what you guys think. You can leave a comment. You can send us an email at csmpodcast@gmail.com. Please don't forget to follow us on Instagram and on Twitter, across all social media handles. Please, really follow us. Tosin, you have something to say?
Thank you. Okay, sorry. Photo of thanks. Thank you for being with us to this moment.
Please don't say see you next week. Like I'm
Come on now, I've not even finished.
Okay,
so guys, I have a lot of gist for you, but then we'll keep unveiling and unwrapping it as we go. But for now, thank you. We're not running away. We're still coming back with more and more.
Hopefully Tosin's what's the name? Our job does not clash with my own weekend. Because I love
this weekend.
She's working this weekend, for instance. Now.
We wanted us to go to the pool before.
Yeah, but we've not found financial.
No, we don't have the financial. And I come back next week.
You are traveling
next week.
By the way, Tosin is traveling for induction. Okay, I mentioned that already. Tosin is getting it that. Yeah. My people say nah.
I'm screaming in my house.
Anyway.
And congrats and shout out to my babies that finished writing their nursing council qualifying. Okay, not qualifying exam, nursing council exam. Yeah, I finished today. Today was the last day, and they did OSCE today. That's my league. I am rooting for you.
Is that a guy?
My babies, my friend. My baby is in Kono. I am rooting for you. I know some of you are listening.
By the way, shout out to me. I just got shortlisted for an amazing opportunity.
Yes, the job. Okay.
I just got. By the way, Tosin is loose.
Sorry, I'm not
lose
secret too, but
wait,
I'm super excited.
Let me just say this: Tosin is loose in every aspect of the word loose. Let me just leave it.
It's aside one aspect that I'm very, very picky. I am not loose.
Tosin is a loose person.
When it comes to food, I am loose. I agree. I don't have sense.
You don't eat stacked food. How can you be? You are not loose.
I am loose when it comes to fufu. Mo loose budget.
How can fufu is trash?
Ah?
Yep.
Ah?
Yep. It's like
Forget the fact that I love you.
me.
Forget the fact that I love you. I like you. But if you talk trash about fufu next to me again, I'm any problem.
Okay, in the spirit of this, what have you been listening to? Let me even ask. What music have you been? Why am I always using in the spirit of? In the spirit of what?
I have a compact playlist, but then I think I went back to my all-time favorites, guy.
Okay. Are you still reading that your condescending Italian romance?
I finished it. I'm reading the second part. Yeah? So now
the second part of the same book.
Yeah, but it has like part 1.
It's another person's story.
The third part, I'm reading the third.
It's another person's story.
Yeah, another person's story.
But it's related to them.
Something related.
Yes, like it will be in the story too, but they are just not the main.
No. They are different. There are 3 stories in
3 different universes.
Yes, exactly.
Anyway, for me,
talking about listening to songs,
okay,
I'm listening to St. John presently, like Roses. I like. Okay, Roses is my favorite. But
by the way, I just uncovered Buju. Oh my God.
I just uncovered Buju, and she not allowed me to hear what.
My darling, come on,
be my testimony.
Oh my God, I've been.
I don't know. She just started listening to Buju. I mean, is it yesterday or the first day?
Okay, so I opened Spotify and I was thinking of what do I listen to. So I Googled. I checked Wizkid. Then I saw Mood by Wizkid. Now I'm a big Wizkid fan.
I remember this song. You don't like Wizkid before?
No, I said I'm a big Wizkid fan. That's what I said. So I listened to Mood and then I'm like, Buju, let me try. Then I clicked Buju. Now the first song I saw on Buju Spotify again was Mood. And then I saw Testimony. I saw Outside. I saw Lenu remix featuring Burna Boy.
Oh my God.
Saw So Lovely. Oh my God.
And you were wild.
Buju is amazing. By the way, then I went to his Instagram to check his pictures. He has this distinct thing about him. It's just I don't know about that. But there's something.
Okay, physically and body wise, Buju is a spec.
Yeah. It's a spec. But I feel like he's almost an albino. I don't know, because his hair is not black.
Yeah,
his beard is not black.
No,
he probably dyed it or something. I'm not sure about that.
And
then his locks. His locks. I love his locks because I'm on locks.
Yeah, I like to carry his locks, so she likes to do with locks.
Yeah, but Buju is amazing. Oh my God, listen to his EP. Sorry I'm late. It's actually very late because I should have listened to
this
you
EP. Are so behind. Because Buju, I will not say his old time.
By the way, my younger brother was always singing Money Talent. I was also like, what's this one? Kilo talent, kilo. What can you? There are plenty things you cannot. Number one, you cannot pay your school fees. Are you mad? Get away. But Buju is amazing. I think I fall in love, and I think I've been loving all these new artists recently.
And then I got a shock today too when I realized that, but Fireboy did not intend to release Beautiful. It was Olamide that leaked it. Olamide, thank you. I love you for this you have done. You have won my heart.
So I think I love Loje too.
Yeah, Loje is nice. We are not talking about songs on this podcast, please. It's not songs we are doing. Thank you.
By the way, don't forget, I'm still listening to Woman by Simi. Oh my God.
It's okay. That's not about songs.
So far for us.
We are. Oh yeah, let's sign out.
All right, so I'm signing out, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget me. Remember the name.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and gentlemen, guys.
Can I finish my
okay, sorry,
maybe
no. Sorry. Well,
ladies and gentlemen, don't forget the name. My name is Ololade Olale. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Famous Eunice and on Instagram at Ololatide_. You can check my page. I'm going to be posting my by the grace of God, I'm going to be posting the link to my blog site so you can read some of my stories. In the spirit of introduction that I did not do properly before, my name is Ololade. I currently work as I'm an administrative guru, basically. I love organization. I currently work as an executive assistant to a non-profit leader in Lagos, Nigeria. I'm a tech bae.
That is a tech
I'm
bae.
A beginner. I'm, when they say strong beginner.
This one is a hefty beginner.
I'm a strong beginner that is below the normal beginner in Python, and then I'm an intermediate. My SQL is SQL, if you're familiar with programming languages. and I'm also an
Oh,
intermediate
God.
MongoDB user.
Okay.
So basically, that is what I do. I'm a
That's
tech babe, and I also bought me first Wele. I co-host a podcast with my very good friend Tosin and Lola. I'm very sure I don't pronounce the name properly. But
Whatever. I'm used to
whatever.
it by now, so it's good.
Tosin, your turn.
Well, at least I don't have plenty talents like this. The only talent I have is to talk and do.
Yes. You literally save lives.
That one is not talent. Is that one.
Okay, so we need to end the podcast right now. Introduce yourself properly.
All right. Before I go, it is me, your girl, your babe, Oluwa Tosin, but people call me Star. People call me Twinkle Star.
Nobody calls you that around me.
Yeah,
Your
you
name
never
is
heard
Tosin.
it because you don't.
Oh,
live
we
in
call
that
her
area.
Nurse Titi.
Please don't come in on city, oh. Please, oh. I just gonna beg you.
Like in Clinic Matters.
No. I don't like that shit. But guys, please follow me on Instagram at twinkle__ and on Twitter at star_light. Please
Have you
start
started
with a
that?
double arrow, not with a single arrow. I'm an online clown, an advocate. Yeah, I can advocate for you if you need my help. I'm a counselor. Okay, you can talk to me if you need anything at any fucking time. Wake me up in the middle of the night, I will answer you. Me, I don't have
Please,
plenty
whatever
talent
you
too.
do not disturb my sleep.
Don't worry, it's
Go
not my
ahead.
own sleep. I will attend to you. I am born for this. And what else? Please don't forget to send us a message. Give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, and share,
And
please.
share, please
guys,
share our
share.
link. Oh, please,
Please
we are coming up.
share,
See, we are
share,
begging you
share.
now. Oh. Let me say if we don't blow now, if you saying cut up for me, cut up for
Cut
me,
up
show
for
me
me.
the
You
way.
don't get soap.
There's
You're
no soap
bouncing in
anywhere.
Zion.
And they show you the way now. Oh, dripping in glory now. This is how we do things. So please share. Get your friends. to
Closing
listen.
out. Doesn't repeat after me. I am a child of God.
I drip glory.
I said repeat after me.
Sorry.
I am a child. Okay, you say so. I will repeat after you.
I'm a speck.
I'm a speck.
I drip glory.
I drip glory.
I'm a babe.
I'm a babe.
A queen and more.
A queen and more. Continue.
Like
I am immersed in glory.
I am swimming in glory, immersed in glory.
And finally, I am nobody's ex. Say it.
Okay.
I am nobody's ex.
I am nobody's ex.
Tosin is somebody's ex. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening to the
Thank you
podcast
for
once
listening.
again.
Thank you.
Enjoy the
Love
rest of
you.
your day, of your week, of your month, and of the year. Have an amazing time.
Mwah. Yup.